What if I told you that true love shouldn't be complicated? That those sleepless nights overthinking, those attempts to decode every message, those moments endlessly wondering where you stand, aren't love at all. Humans love complexity. We're drawn to abstract paintings, thick novels, and mysteries that keep scientists awake for decades. But when it comes to relationships, that taste for complexity can become our worst enemy. Have you ever startled yourself into realizing you're not lost in a passionate, profound, challenging love, but rather trapped in a tiring, endless puzzle, a maze with no exit that exhausts you, breaks you, and leaves you completely disoriented? A relationship where you play detective, psychologist, even prophet, decoding vague signals and actions that shatter your heart piece by piece? The illusion of complex love. Ask yourself, have you ever been in relationships like this? A partner who swears they'll be with you forever, but not right now. They need time, need to stabilize their job, need to sort out family issues, and a stream of other reasons. New excuses pop up every time you ask when. Someone where every word you say turns into a maze of misunderstandings. You're no longer sure if their okay means really okay or just, I don't want to talk about this. A partner who loves you in theory, but in reality, they're always busy. Busy last week, busy this week, and next week too. There's always a party, a deadline, a trip, everything more important than your unanswered message. Someone who leaves you at your desk at 1 a.m., a notebook scribbled with words and arrows like a detective's map. You analyze every event, every word, like investigating a case where you're the victim. Someone who has you spending hours with friends, a therapist, even strangers online, just to dissect a message, a glance, a prolonged silence. You study them like astronomers peering at a nebula millions of light years away, hoping to catch any signal, no matter how faint. And worst of all, that love makes you doubt yourself. Am I too sensitive, too needy, too weak, or not good enough? The lies we believe. Society teaches us to romanticize chaos, turning pain into beautiful yet fake stories. Love must exhaust you with effort, they whisper, their voice sweet but poisonous. It has to be tough, with blood and tears. And we, hearts yearning for love, have believed that lie is truth. True love does require effort, sincere effort, building and healing together. But the deadly trap is when effort becomes an excuse to endure cruel ambiguity, wounds like knife cuts to the heart, and icy loneliness. That's not love. It's an emotional hell where you mistake chaos for passion, inconsistency for depth. Love doesn't need pain to prove its worth. Why fight alone, doubt yourself, stay up analyzing every word? That's not love. It's manipulation making you forget your value. Choose a love that's clear, peaceful, where you're seen and loved without begging. The rule of simplicity. Etch into your heart a saving principle, a lighthouse amid emotional storms. Call it the rule of simplicity. When two people are emotionally mature, ready to open up with burning sincerity, and truly yearn to love each other with all their soul, love becomes simple, not dull, but clear, serene, and beautiful like morning sunlight. Yes, there will be heated debates, moments when you want to shout from disagreement. Yes, there will be tough days when you both must face life's challenges together. But at its core, deep in your heart, you'll feel safe like in a warm embrace, wanted as if you're the most precious thing on earth, and certain as an unbreakable promise. Someone who truly loves you won't leave you lost in a maze of doubt. They will always show up on time, like a cool breeze on a scorching summer day, never leaving you waiting in anxiety, heart pounding with fear of abandonment. Reply to messages with sincerity, not leaving you hanging for hours or days in the pain of silence. Communicate clearly, like a crystal clear river. No vagueness, no need to decode their words like an unsolvable puzzle. Take pride in being with you, holding your hand proudly before the world with a radiant smile, as if you're a treasure they want to show the universe. And give you enough peace to sleep soundly each night, without needing to check your phone one last time in fear they vanished. Simple love doesn't mean lacking passion or challenges. It's clarity, the feeling of being loved without struggling to prove your worth. It's when you don't lie awake at night wondering, do they really love me? Am I doing something wrong? It's when you feel seen, heard, and valued without begging for it. That love isn't a battle you fight alone, but a journey you both walk together, hand in hand, with open hearts. Apply the rule of simplicity to your love. If you're in a relationship that exhausts you, makes you doubt yourself, or has you chasing vague signals, stop. When relationships are always complex, if this simplicity doesn't exist, if your love is a relentless storm, it might be that they carry unhealed wounds, fears of intimacy eroding their soul, or simply aren't ready, or perhaps you two aren't meant to be. You could spend months, even years, digging into their mind, trying to decode the why they're vague, why they hurt you, why they can't be present as you crave. You could stay up all night analyzing every message, every glance, every silence, like a desperate scientist chasing a formula for an unsolvable equation. But perhaps the truth is so simple it startles you. You don't need to know the exact reason. You don't have to play detective for your own heart. Don't have to spend your life solving a puzzle with no answer. The truth is simple yet sharp as a blade. If they love you, you'll know, not through vague signals or empty promises, but through clear presence, sincere eyes, and actions that make you feel valued. If they want to be with you, they'll show up, not with excuses or unexplained disappearances, but with steadfastness, choosing you every day, even in the toughest moments. Love shouldn't be a puzzle that exhausts you, demanding sleepless nights analyzing every tiny detail, or playing detective for vague signals that shatter your heart. When it's true love, it's clear as sunlight piercing through mist. It's peaceful, like a calm sea after a storm. It's safe, like a tight embrace on a cold, windy day. And wonderfully, it's easy, not because it lacks passion, but because it flows naturally, like the rhythm of two hearts in sync. If you're stuck in a complex relationship where you have to fight to feel loved, pause and listen to your heart. Ask yourself, do I feel safe? Do I feel valued? Can I breathe easily with them? If the answer is no, have the courage to step out of that storm. If what you just heard reminds you of a relationship in your life, share that story. Your words might help someone find the answer they need. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more honest, heartfelt talks about love, happiness, and yourself. Thank you for spending time here. See you in the next video, where we'll keep seeking simple truths